Hi everybody and welcome to Florida. My name's Katie and about a month ago we moved to Florida. Me and my family, which is me, my husband Jason and my daughter Zara, although she's still in the UK, she arrives shortly. But we moved from Qatar in the Middle East. We're originally from England, the northeast of England, but we have lived in the Middle East in Qatar for the last 10 years for my husband's job. We've had an amazing 10 years, met some amazing friends, done some amazing things, but it was never permanent, so we needed somewhere to go and didn't want to go back to the UK. And it's been my lifelong dream, probably not everybody else's, but my lifelong dream to live in Orlando. I came here when I was 8 for the first time and just addicted ever since. So we love coming here. Me and my family have been here many times over the years and we all absolutely love coming here. I know people say, oh, why do you always come to the same place? But to be fair, we've done a lot of travelling, living in the Middle East for the last 10 years. We've managed and been very lucky to be able to travel to many different places around the world, Asia, Australia, all over. But my heart is here. My heart is in Orlando, and anybody who's like me, who comes here, and I know all the same people, I watch many vlogs, and I know people are just as addicted as I am. And yeah, my husband doesn't feel the same, but he does like it as a place, and I've been very lucky to be able to move here. The vlog that you're going to see consists of about the last 3 weeks. It's a bit bitty, sorry about that. I filmed a lot of things but then didn't film some things that I should have done, but I was just getting used to it. So bear with me, and hopefully the next vlogs will be a little bit better put together. But anyway, I hope you enjoy. It's right back to when we started and where we're leaving Qatar. So hopefully you enjoy seeing that, and yeah, there'll be many more to come. The next vlog will be Magic Kingdom. We are now annual pass holders to Disney World and Universal. So yeah, we're going to have many more days out and lots of vlogs to come. So I hope you enjoy it, and please give it a thumbs up if you do, and thank you.
down, mate.
So our first job today was to come and pick up the cargo, and we've been here over 2 hours now, getting a bit bored of waiting. We had to sit in a queue, and they said that there was 20 odd people in the queue before us. So anyway, there's a little truck here, so we went and got a coffee from the little food truck, and we've sat here for ages. And when we finally were number one in the queue, Jason went in, and then they said it hasn't cleared customs, you have to go to the customs building. So we had to get in the car. It was only round the corner, so we went to the customs building, and that took 2 seconds. Then back to this place. Thankfully they haven't made him wait in the queue again, because we'd waited about an hour and a half to get 23 spaces up, and now he's just stood. I can see him stood at the door, and he said that they've given us a spot, so you have to basically park at these like cargo bays. I'll show you the cargo bays that are there. You pull up, and then they load the cargo into the back of the truck. So hopefully it's not going to be too much longer, because, well, we still need to get on the road up to Orlando, which is going to take us at least 4 hours. So it would be nice to be there before it's dark later on, because then we've got to unload this cargo ourselves into the garage, which is going to be fun, because it was something like 540 kilos in total. So yeah, that won't be great, but anyway, we're getting there. I think hopefully we can get it soon and get on the road.
Van looks minute amongst everything here.
Yep, there's a truck coming to get us.
Now 10.
What do we buy? Do we buy one of them or an F-150? Do you think, Jason? Oh good, I'll make the decision then. I do like the blue.
I don't particularly like the blue.
Oh, I do. I think it's really, like, That's a really cool colour. Looks more turquoise on the camera, but it's more blue in real life. And that's got the really nice wheels.
This one is.
So we've just bought a car. We've bought this Mustang Mach-E GT. It's very nice. It's an electric car, so it really goes really fast. It's really nice. It looks a bit dirty because it's been sat outside and it's covered in pollen, but we're not taking it home today. It's going to be a few days, so I'm sure they'll have it all spick and span. But yeah, this is the car we've bought. So this is the outdoor furniture we've chosen. Are you going to sit and demonstrate it, Jason? Yeah, why not? Come on, sit down, show how comfortable it is. Oh, you've dropped your sunglasses. And it's missing a beer. But in this colour here. Grey. Because that's just way too white. Although I do like the rug underneath. Think we should get a rug underneath ours? Furniture in here is so nice. God knows, probably about $300. I still like this set as well, this big black one, but it's just too big. So nice. And these are the cushions that we've got actually, these black and white ones.
That's for the customer, so I wrote it down on
Thank you. The mummy's the other one. Why, is that where you want to go on?
What's good here?
What's good here? Loads of things, and we've got Express, Velocicoaster, yeah.
To do the Express, you need to show that every time.
Yeah. Look what we've got. Right, what should we go on first? Heading up to Harry Potter? Or do you want to go on the Velocicoaster? Don't know, it's a new app, isn't it? Map on the bottom there, map. And then it might come up with a time to zoom out a bit. Zoom out. There, click on the rides and it'll tell you just click on any and it'll tell you the 5-minute wait. It doesn't really matter what the wait time is because we've got Express. So the only thing that we can use Express for is Hagrid's.
So if you buy anything, you get that.
20% off.
They scan it, give you a 20% off, and then you pay with whatever card.
Yeah. Go to City's driving test. Show you the car. Car's just there waiting for him to start. You have to park your car up there and then they do the driving test around a car park, which is just like past where all those cars are parked. There he goes on his driving test. You probably can't see him now, but he's just gone round to that car park, right round to the back. Can't believe they do the driving test in a car park. I assume that that's where they do it for brand new drivers as well. You can drive from 16 here. That means Zara, who is 13 tomorrow, can drive in 3 years. That is just wild, absolutely wild. I don't know whether you can see him right at the very back, but so we've come applying, shopping. The size of these washers and dryers. We decided to go for front loading one, even though I think most people or most Americans get top loading ones, but I just don't think they look as nice. The size of them. You would never get a washer like this in England. I mean, look at the size of this thing. What does that even do? God knows. Very exciting, isn't it? Shopping for washers and dryers. We bought a TV as well and a fridge freezer. Another $6,000 spent. Good morning, everybody. So this morning I've got my written driving test. Well, we call it theory test in the UK. So last week I done my 4-hour drug and alcohol course, which was online, so you could do that at home, but you actually had to sit and listen for 4 hours, watch the videos and then answer a series of questions afterwards. Luckily I passed. And then the next thing is today, which is like a theory test. So you've got to come to the tax collector's office, which is just here. We're just in Davenport, and I have to do a test now, and Jason's already done it, so he said that you have to get 40 questions out of 50 correct, and as soon as you've got the 40 right, he said that the test ends and says you've passed. So hopefully I get the 40 correct pretty quickly, and then the next stage is the practical driving test, so hopefully I can get booked in for that this week. The strange thing is I've drove myself here because I'm insured on my UK licence, so it's all a bit strange really. Been driving for 22 years, but here we are doing it again. Hopefully I'll pass, and then after that I'm going to go to racetrack for coffee, because the coffee that we've bought in the villa is awful, and I've had a headache for the last 2 days because I've had caffeine withdrawals, because we haven't had a coffee out. Usually we're in Starbucks or something every single day, which is terrible. So yeah, so wish me luck, and I'll let you know when I come out if I've passed. I passed, yay! I still got 7 wrong though. I was starting to panic because you can only get 10 wrong, and I was seeing the number getting higher. I was thinking, oh my god, and I skipped a few questions. It was just some random things. I was like, how on earth am I supposed to know that? About if you were driving a load of garbage in a truck and you had to cover it over, and I was thinking, well, surely you would only know that if you drove a truck. God knows. Anyway, I passed. I skipped a couple of questions, but then I thought, oh great, you can skip the questions, but then you get the questions again at the end, so really you're not skipping them, you're just skipping them for a few minutes and then you get the questions again. But anyway, I passed, so that's good. And she scheduled my driving test for Thursday morning, which is in 2 days' time, so at least I can just get that over and done with, and then, well, hopefully I'll pass. But yeah, now it's time for coffee. Oh, they've even like landscaped out the front as well, look, we've got plants, never noticed that. Plants that I'll no doubt kill in a few weeks. This tree wasn't here the other day because this was just all sand when we drove past. Oh, it's looking nice. Yeah, so we're still 5 weeks from closing, which is a shame because I'm just desperate to get inside. Well, we can go inside, but we're just desperate to move in now. Get to see all of our furniture and everything. Exciting. We just need to find the site manager now and hopefully go in and have a look at the kitchen. I'll show you when we're in there. Sarah's room, isn't it? I'm just going to take... Here we go. Finally got tickets. Excited, Jason?
Yeah.
For your safety, remain
Over the
seated
moon.
with the doors
Hang up.
closed, keeping
We're
your
at
hands,
Epcot.
arms, feet, and legs inside while the tram is moving. And
You hate me, don't you? This is my favourite place in the world. I don't know, you just can't love it. Is it not the love? Hi everybody, I finally made it to Epcot, my favourite place in the world. Honestly, I just wanted to cry walking in, but I wanted to cry even more because there's a bit of a story attached to it. So we go to Disney Springs to get the tickets, and Jason only wanted to buy the base ticket because he's not overly fussed about Disney. Don't tell anybody. I know I shouldn't be married to him, but I am. And so he's just got the ticket. I think it's the Pixie Dust one, so you can just come in during the week. You can't come in out on a weekend, and there's quite a lot of blockout dates. And I've gone for the Sorcerer Pass, so I can come in on a weekend and there's not as many blockout dates. So I said, right, please tell me we're going straight to Epcot. So we gets in the car, comes to Epcot, walked in. I went in first, my pass worked. His didn't work. The lady was like, oh, which pass are you trying to use? And he was like, oh, the Pixie Dust one. She said, oh, it's blocked out for Easter. I was like, oh my God, I didn't even think. So he couldn't get in. Well, I was about to cry because I was walking into Epcot finally. Then I was definitely crying because I was like, oh my God, I finally got to come in and you're not even allowed to come in. So he was like, I'm just going to go home. You go in, get an Uber home. So he's gone home. And he was like, you'll have much more fun without me anyway, walking around. So I'm here, I'm on my own, but I don't care about that because I love being in here on my own anyway. I've just come to sit down in the new bit in the middle that's all been open since the last time I was here, and it's just amazing. It's so nice. Hopefully there's not too much wind noise because it is quite windy and you can hear me. But yeah, so I'm going to take you around and hopefully see a few things. I don't think I'm going to get on a ride today. The queues are really long. Again, probably because it's the Easter holidays. I know the UK kids are off, so but yeah, I'm just going to spend a couple of hours, get some steps in, have a walk around, probably have a coffee, and that'll be about it really, and then go home and see what Jason's been up to. Probably not much, not as exciting as my day anyway. So yeah, so join me around Epcot for a couple of hours. Let's see what we can get up to. Just stopping to have a little stand where there's a quiet little spot. It's probably the busiest I've ever seen Epcot. I don't think I've ever been over Easter time, so I've never ever seen it like this. Even the Grand Fiesta Tour has got a 35-minute queue. Frozen is 125 minutes. Quite a lot of things are over 100 minutes. Test Track is closed, it's gone down. So yeah, there's definitely not going to be any rides included in my day today, but that's okay because I don't really care about that. It's nice just to be here and walk around, but it's a good job Jason went home because he'd have just said it's too busy in here, because it is very busy. But yeah, there's a lot of people here. I do feel sorry for people though who come for the first time and it's this busy because you can't really get any rides done. I might try and do Spaceship Earth on my way out, even if it's a half an hour wait. I might just wait just for old time's sake, and it's just so nostalgic, that ride, isn't it? So yeah, so I'm just gonna have a little wander around, have a little look in the shops and see what's new. Yeah, so I'll film what I can, but like I say, it is extremely busy. It's not really nice filming when there's too many people around, especially when there's kids and things. I think people think you're weird. So I'll try and film a few bits, but yeah, I'll be back next week. Hopefully it'll be a little bit quieter, but we'll see. myself an iced tea, and we've just come to have a look around in the Japan Pavilion. It's definitely one of the most beautiful ones. Let's go and have a look in the shop because the shop is really cool.
Don't be shocked.
It's the Flower and Garden Festival here at Epcot as well. I think for another month, and there's lots of topiaries around. Try and find a few more. That one was Miss Piggy, obviously, you just seen. We'll try and find a few more. Some beautiful ones in France. Let's go over here. We've got Lumiere and Cogsworth. Sure if you can hear me because it's a little bit windy. Queue for Ratatouille is 175 minutes. Wowzers! Wow! It is busy in here. Have a little walk around anyway because it's such a pretty area, but safe to say I won't be waiting 175 minutes to go on Ratatouille, no matter how good the ride is. It's the lightning lane queue. I would have thought even a lightning lane you're going to be waiting probably an hour. I'm in the England Pavilion now. Not that it looks really like England unless you go to London, and even then it's a stretch. But still, it's pretty cool. I've got some more topiaries around here, so we'll walk around and have a look. So thank you for watching the vlog. Like I say, I'm sorry it's a little bit not perfectly put together, but I am still new at this. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like seeing a little bit into our previous life, which I know was only very brief, but our life now and the home that we're buying and furniture and everything else. We're very excited. We get the keys in just over 3 weeks. So I hope you like the vlog, and like I said earlier, the next vlog will be Magic Kingdom, which should be out later on in the week. Please give it a thumbs up,